Hello everyone, hope you had a great week. So let's talk a little bit about encryption. So as you all know, all your password and email addresses when you log onto a site are stored in the database, but they are not stored as plain text. Just in case someone gets the database, they won't be able to read your passwords directly. So they are encrypted, they're hashed. So hashing is just the action of transforming plain text to an unreadable set of characters. So as you can see here, that might be your password, like 123, and it's just transforming into an unreadable set of characters that is really hard to guess. So that's how your passwords and credentials are protected in databases. So you cannot reverse hashing algorithm. You cannot go back once you got here. But there are ways to bypass this encryption. So let's see. As you can see, this is a Python script that I made. So we could use this script to brute force MD5 hashes or just hashes. It really depends on what you want. So as you can see, we import three modules: the hashlib module for the hash functions, the sys module for the command line arguments, and the time module. That way we will know how much time it took to crack these hashes. So this is the help menu, which will get print if -h is in the command line arguments. And we also have a -w arguments. This is to specify a word list. Then we open the str, so it's supposed to be a file name that was specified after this -w argument. So we open it as a file to read, and we use encoding Latin 1. So we use Latin 1. That way we will be able to use really big files like rockq.txt, because for some reason it doesn't work with UTF-8. So except file not found, we exit, and the hashes file is supposed to be in sys argument 2, so the second argument which comes after the word list. So except file error, we quit. So as you can see, we open those both files as fail.read lines. That means we would get, this /n at the end. So if we encrypt or hash an str with the /n will be counted, and we will get a total different hash than if we hashed the str without it. So this is why we strip it from the list that we get. Alright, so we have two new lists, so one for all the passwords and one for the hashes. And we have a variable cracked that is set to 0 by default. So we start time.time, and then as you can see, we have two main for loops. So the for loop just loops through the hashes list that we have over here, and the second in the pass list. So first we encode the str that we get. So the pass list looks like this, actually. It's just a big word list that we will use to brute force these hashes. So we hash this I, so what I just showed you in the list.txt, and if what we hashed is equal to these two hashes, or one of these two hashes, then we found a hash, because we know what str you had at the beginning and what you hashed to get to this hash. So we print password for this hash is the I that we used, and we add 1 to the cracked value. So to stop the script automatically when when there are no hashes left to crack, we use if len hashes. So if len of that list, how many hashes we got, is equal to cracked. That means we cracked all the hashes. Or the script stops when there are when we loop through the whole dictionary without finding hashes. And that way we just print how many hashes we cracked on the total hash. So I'm gonna run this script in front of you. Python free save.py. So I'm gonna run the help menu at first. -w -h, excuse me. So as you can see, we get this nice pattern, and we get the syntax. So Python free, specify the file that we want to run, then -w with the list.txt, so this is our dictionary, and we specify our hash file at the end. So -hashes.txt. Then we run it, and here we go. We cracked in 0 seconds these two hashes from this file. So the first hash was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the second hash was crystal. So as you could see, it's really basic passwords, but you could really run them on any password you like. So as you can see, for this demonstration, we only cracked MD5 hashes. But of course, you could crack any hash. So you just gotta specify it right here. You know, when we encode, you need to encode it like you need to make SHA-256 hashes if you want to crack these. So instead of hashtag.md5, you just put another hashing value. So it could be SHA-256, you know. But we're not going to do it for this demonstration, but you could go further. So we're going to stick with MD5. Oh, MD5, sorry, not MS5. Alright, so that's it for today, guys. Hopefully you had a great week. Don't forget to leave feedback. Feel free to ask questions that I'll answer. Bye-bye.